Congratulations in enrolling for this Raw Vegan Christmas course. I am Rochef Yin, your culinary instructor for this course. You're in for a treat. In this course, I will be teaching you how to make some raw vegan Christmas classics. But there's also going to be some surprises as well. I have some recipes which I haven't actually seen before in the raw vegan world. So in the vegan world, yes, but not in the raw vegan world. So I'm really excited to share this with you. So you're in for a really cool experience. If you are joining this course for the very first time, maybe I should talk a little bit about myself. I discovered raw vegan food in 2014. It's quite funny because I had just bought an ice cream maker and I was looking for healthy ice cream recipes with no eggs and no milk, and then I discovered raw vegan food. I was fascinated by it. I took my first raw vegan course in 2015, and I was making raw food almost every single day, as much as I could. And then in 2016, I furthered my raw vegan culinary education. And I did 2 more courses with Matthew Kenny Culinary Academy. And then when I came back from Thailand, I was super excited and I started teaching because I had so many requests for people to teach. And the rest is history. I've been teaching ever since 2016. Yeah, so over the years, I've written ebooks. I've also written some print books, as you can see, my Raw Vegan Delights Asian Edition, which is Malaysia's very first raw vegan book. And then just recently, at the time of recording this, Raw Vegan, this desserts book has just been published by Seashore Publishing. So now it's available at all the major bookstores in Malaysia and also available for shipping worldwide. So because of this lockdown, I have had to start creating courses. I used to teach in person. Last year I traveled, to Europe, to London, to Singapore, to Hong Kong, to Macau. All my travels for this year have been cancelled. So now I am offering all these courses online instead. In fact, a lot of you have asked me for online courses, I think since 2018, and now in 2020, ta-da! I'm offering them. So just remember that because I'm actually right now still in partial lockdown in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, so I don't have a whole team to put together all the videoing and editing for me, so I've kept it really basic. So the setup is extremely basic, but the content is really good. So let me tell you what you can expect in this course. So my thinking behind it was I wanted to have a main course for Christmas, and some of you have asked me whether I make turkey. So initially I was thinking of doing like a turkey, a raw vegan turkey, but then the shape of a turkey kind of freaked me out because I was like, oh my god, it looks like meat. So I've decided to do like turkey patties instead. And then of course with turkey patties, there should always be a mash. So instead of mashed potatoes, I've given you 2 recipes. There is a cauliflower mash and there is also a jicama mash. And the jicama mash is nut-free. Yeah, because I know in raw vegan food we eat a lot of cashews and some of you are trying to cut down your nuts instead. So I've made some nut-free recipes as well. So we have, and then of course we need the gravy, right? So we have turkey patties, we have the mash, and then we have a gravy to go over it. So that's the mushroom gravy. And to keep things very fresh and high vibrational and refreshing and nourishing, I've created a high vibe salad, which is really colorful. It's got beetroot, it's got green apples, it's got carrots, it's got jicama, and it's got a really simple dressing that you can whip up very easily. So that's the whole turkey combo set, as how we call it in Malaysia. We call it a combo set. So that's like a really nice Christmas meal. And then the other thing that I really wanted to make was a Beet Wellington, because I saw, I think it was this year in Veganuary, Gordon Ramsay created a Beet Wellington, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I can make that raw vegan. So I checked, I don't think I saw any raw vegan vegan Beet Wellington recipes at all. There are quite a number of vegan recipes, but I didn't see anything that was raw vegan. So I proceeded to develop that. So that one, you have a beetroot loaf wrapped up in a mushroom duxelle. And then of course there is the classic pastry that goes over that as well. So that's kind of 3 layers. So that's quite a huge recipe. So if you want to try that out, you might want to halve the recipe first just to make sure it's okay, and then try it out. Try out the full version as well. So we have that, and then for desserts, I wanted, since in the previous course, if you had taken the Japanese course, we had used this silicone mud molds. So I thought that I would, yeah, some of you have already ordered this silicone mud tart kits. So I thought that, oh, okay, let's continue with using this again. And this time I've made a Christmas, I call it Christmas tart. So there's elements of cranberry and there's also elements of raspberry, and this is how it's like. Yeah, and of course there is going to be chocolate because, you know, it's Christmas and it's always a good time for chocolate. So if you can see, this is actually like, there are actually 4 layers to it. So there's a gingerbread crust. I'm so excited! This cake has like, this tart cake has gingerbread, so there's gingerbread crust, and then there's a cranberry chia jam, and then there's also a chocolate ganache, and then after that it's covered with the raspberry cream. Yeah, so that's 4 layers, your entremet. And then let me see, what else do we have? We also have gingerbread cookies, of course. There you are. So gingerbread cookies, and then I will also be teaching you how to make the frosting for it as well. These have not been frosted, they will be. And then there's also a bonus recipe of a chocolate pudding for you. So that's what it is for this Christmas course. If you do not celebrate Christmas, you can still make this throughout the year. I made sure that this is actually quite, you know, like all year round friendly. Yeah, so yeah, let's get started. I'll see you in the next course video.